guys are gonna get the first bite. Look at that cheese. Oh yes, look at that cheese pull. Hi everyone, welcome back. I'm Sergio Vidal with Sergio Vidal Cooking Recipes, and on this episode, we're gonna be making chicken parmesan. All right, let's get right started with the ingredients. So here I have 3 large chicken breasts, which I've cut into fillets here. All right, we're gonna start seasoning the chicken breast with some salt. Let's add some flavor to our chicken as well. Some salt, some pepper. And I'm just gonna add garlic powder. So just salt, pepper, and some garlic powder. Add a decent amount of garlic. All right, I'm gonna grab my spoon and we're just gonna give this a stir. All right, we're gonna pop this in the fridge for about a half an hour or so. In the meantime, we're gonna get started with our marinara. So our Italian ragu, Italian marinara. So we can top off our delicious chicken parmesan with a delicious marinara sauce. All right, that should be good right there. I already washed my chicken, by the way, as always, over some cold water and some lemon juice, okay? All right, I'm gonna put that in the fridge and we'll get started with our Italian marinara. All right, it's been about a minute and a half and our olive oil's been heating. Let's go in with our onions. 1 finely chopped onion. And sauteing around your pan. We'll let that go for about a minute, and I'm gonna toss in 4 garlic cloves, which I finely chopped as well. All right, about a minute. All right, roughly a minute and a half, and the onions are starting to get translucent. Let's add in our 4 finely chopped garlic cloves. This is gonna give your marinara a really, really nice flavor. Garlic always, to any type of marinara sauce, gives it a really rich flavor. I love adding garlic. All right, we're gonna let that saute another minute or so, 2 minutes. Get that garlic and onion flavor into that olive oil, and we'll start pouring in our tomato sauce. All right, it's been another minute and a half. I'm going in with a 17-ounce bottle of crushed tomato sauce. The whole bottle, it's about 500 grams, 17 ounces. And I'm also adding in 1 whole cup of tomato sauce with basil and oregano already incorporated. It's gonna give your marinara some really, really good flavor with that basil, fresh basil and oregano. Let's just give that a little stir. I don't usually make a lot of marinara for chicken parm. You don't really need a huge amount of marinara. This is a very sufficient amount. I'm just gonna season the tomato sauce with a bit of salt and pepper, just for some added flavor. That's good. We can always taste later if necessary. Don't add too much salt at the beginning, and just a little bit of black pepper. All right, you don't need much more than that because we already have the onions and the garlic, plus the flavor from the fresh basil and that tomato sauce and the oregano will do the trick. All right, we're gonna let this go on a low heat, medium to a low heat. All right, roughly about 20 minutes or so. In the meantime, all right, guys, it's been about 5 minutes. I just forgot to add a half a cup of water. All right, just a half a cup, and I just cleaned out the rest of the tomato that was in my bottle. And I'm also going to toss in a bit of dry oregano. Even though that other tomato sauce came with some basil and oregano, sometimes it's not really that sufficient in flavor. So I like to just toss in a little bit more. We're just going to give that a quick mix around. All right, guys, I've removed my chicken out of the fridge. I put it in there before starting the sauce again. I said I was going to leave it in there for 30 minutes. So I left it in there for about 20 minutes before I started the tomato marinara, which is still going on the stove. So we're going to start with the ingredients that we'll need for our chicken parm here. So I got roughly 1.5 cups of flour, 3 large eggs here, which I've also drizzled in some extra virgin olive oil and added 2 tablespoons of water to enhance the mixture. We have 2 cups of breadcrumbs here with some parsley and garlic already incorporated. I'm going to add in a 1/2 cup of Parmesan cheese, so freshly grated Parmigiana. We're going to add that in to our breadcrumbs. All right, so when we fry up these chicken breast fillets, they're going to be extra flavorful with that chicken, with the breadcrumbs and the flavor of the Parmigiano inside of your breadcrumbs. Let's get that all well incorporated. All right, and then we'll start breading. For added flavor in the flour, I'm also adding a bit of salt. I was about to forget that as well. And a bit of garlic powder. Season everything. I season absolutely everything here in my house. Gives your food some really good flavors. All right, salt, pepper, and a bit of garlic. We're just going to take a fork here and just incorporate that well into our just regular all-purpose flour. I've been craving this recipe for quite a while now. Been dying to share it with you guys. So I'm really glad that I'm able to make it today. All right, let's start off with our first chicken cutlet, chicken fillet. All right, I did wash my hands once again. I'm gonna start with the flour, seasoned flour. Get that well incorporated. All right, press down a little bit, remove the excess. And then into the egg mixture. I'm going to use my other hand. Remove the excess. Into the breadcrumbs, which we've already added the 1/2 cup of Parmesan cheese. So we're just going to go flip it, give it a really good press with the breadcrumbs and the Parmesan cheese. Press it down into your chicken breast. Flip that over. Add a bit more. Press down. We want this nicely coated. Okay. Let's do another one here. Just gonna add a bit more. Press down. Remove the excess. All right. Looking good. So we got our first one. Gonna do another here for you guys. So we got our nice chicken breast fillet into the seasoned flour. Again, pressing down, make sure we get that seasoned flour well over our chicken. Remove the excess. Into our egg mixture. Gonna use my left hand for this one. Always alternate. Use depends if you're right-handed or left-handed really, but I use my left hand for the wet ingredients and my right hand for the dry. All right, so we're gonna remove the excess. Into our breadcrumbs with our delicious Parmesan cheese. Just give that a little shake and just start putting the breadcrumbs directly on top. Press down. All right, that way your fingers aren't sticking. Let's just give that a good turn over. Same thing. All right. Oh, that's going to taste so good once we get that fried with that Parmesan cheese. Looking good. Just bringing it up to the light. Fantastic. All right. I'm going to get these completed. Got a few more to go. And once these are all breaded, we'll start frying. All right, guys, it's been roughly 20 minutes and our marinara sauce is ready. Nice and thick. This is the consistency that we're after. A nice rich marinara or Italian ragu. All right, I turned off the heat. We're gonna start heating up our oil to fry our chicken breast. All right, just regular vegetable oil. Got this on a medium heat. Let's do the breadcrumb test. So just tossing in a breadcrumb. If it floats to the top, it's ready to go. That's ready to go. All right, just adjusting my heat there. We're gonna start putting in our chicken parm to fry. Nice and gently. Don't just drop it in the oil. Gently drop it in. All right, I think I'm gonna see if I can fit in a fifth one here. All right, perfect. All right, we're not gonna touch these. We're gonna let them fry until we see a nice golden texture on the one side. Once we see that it's nice and crispy, we'll flip them over. All right, it's been roughly 1.5 to 2 minutes on a medium to a medium-high heat. We're already starting to see some golden coloring. Let's start flipping over our chicken parm. Beautiful. That's exactly what we're looking for. This kitchen is smelling great. Flip them over gently. Beautiful color, beautiful texture. We're gonna let that go another few moments on the other side. Again, looking for that extra crispy coating. Looking great. All right. All right, been roughly another 2 minutes on that side. We're just gonna flip it over just to see. Yeah, golden. Another golden color here on this side. Beautiful. It's exactly what we're looking for. All right, nice and crispy chicken parm. All right, we're gonna remove these. Just got a bowl here. Just gonna let them go about 30 seconds or so on this side, just to help it give an extra crunch. Just on that other side, just for a last round. All right, let's start. I'm gonna actually use my spatula just so I can drain off some of this excess oil. Beautiful, look at that. Look at that. That's what I'm talking about, guys. We're cooking chicken Parmesan in this kitchen tonight. All right, we're gonna get these out of the frying pan and we'll add in some more. Let's add in some more chicken breast. Into the hot oil. Again, always nice and gently. Don't just drop it in. You don't want hot oil splattering over you, all right? These are some much bigger pieces here. I don't think I'll be able to fit another one. You don't want to overcrowd your frying pan or it drops the temperature quite dramatically. All right, we're gonna let that fry. We're gonna finish off these chicken breasts, get them all fried up nice and crispy, and we'll move on to the next steps. All right, guys, been roughly about 2 minutes on that other last side. Just giving them one last flip. All right, whatever you do, don't over fry these because we're gonna put them in the oven with some fresh mozzarella, with our marinara. All right, that's ready. Those are ready. So let's get these out of the hot oil and drain it off. Drain off that excess oil. Gonna put it into my bowl here. All right, we'll finish off the rest and we'll get the last processes here where we top it off with the Italian marinara, some fresh mozzarella, and grated Parmesan. All right, we got our lovely marinara here. Beautiful, rich, thick sauce. Nice and chunky tomatoes in there with our garlic, onions, bit of fresh basil that came already inside of that tomato sauce, and oregano. All right, we're ready to go. So I got my oven preheated to 350 degrees. I got my baking pan here. I like to start off with drizzling just a bit of the marinara. All right, just to give it a nice bottom coating. Get some of that sauce flavor on the bottom coating of your chicken parm as well. Just a bit. All right, this will help it not to stick as well. All right, and then we got our delicious chicken parms here already fried. Nice and crispy. Look at that texture. They came out beautifully. Only here at Sergio Vidal Cooking Recipes. All right, let's start to put them down directly over the tomato sauce. Grab another. Just another here. It's a pretty big piece. We'll add it there. You can hear that crunch. You can hear that crunch. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Bit more there. Oh, I'm gonna fit them all in here. We're getting every bit of this in here. I got about 4 more pieces to go, but they're not really that large. Pretty sure we can fit them all in. Put it down that way. And our last one here. All right. Just gonna use my hand a bit just to adjust these a little bit. We're gonna add sauce either way. So what I like to do is a little layer of sauce just on top. Your delicious marinara. Just a little bit. Just over your chicken parms, your chicken breast. Oh, that sauce is smelling great. It is smelling so good. All right. We're going to put over we got fresh mozzarella here. Make sure you get fresh mozzarella for this recipe, okay? I got them cut into these thin slices here. All right, we're just going to put that directly on top of our chicken breast, right over the sauce. That's going to melt nicely in your oven. All right, get another one there. My hands are washed. I wash my hands again. All right, just keep putting your fresh mozzarella over your chicken parm. It's a nice big piece right there. Another one there. That came out just perfect. Perfect quantity. Just gonna put that in my sink. Wipe my hand a bit. Right? Let's add in some more marinara. So we're just gonna go over the cheese just slightly. Just a slight coating right over the cheese. Not too much. Just a little coating. Oh, this is gonna be an amazing dinner tonight, guys. All right, there we go. And as you can see, all of that sauce is gone. All that marinara that we made, like I said, that quantity is always perfect. Always perfect. All right. All right, let's sprinkle over some grated Parmesan. Parmigiano Reggiano. Right over your chicken breast. Over that Italian marinara. Beautiful. Let's add a good amount. Why not? Who doesn't love Parmesan cheese? Who doesn't love Parmesan cheese? All right, just gonna add a little bit more to this corner here. All right, that's looking good. I'm gonna save a little bit extra so that we can top it off when it comes out of the oven as well. Just get those sides there also. All right, that's looking good. So let's put this in our oven. Just gonna open up my oven door. Look how beautiful that's looking, guys. All right, directly into the middle rack. We're gonna let that go until that cheese is nice and melted. All right, while our chicken parm is in the oven, I'm just boiling some regular pasta here with some hot water, a bit of olive oil, and just some salt for flavoring. About roughly 8 to 10 minutes until al dente. All right, guys, it's been 20 minutes. We just removed the chicken parmesan out of the oven. That mozzarella cheese is nice and bubbly. You can see the Parmesan cheese has gotten a nice crusted color as well. Nice and crunchy. Gooey mozzarella cheese. Melted wonderfully. Looking beautiful. All right, we're just going to wait for our pasta to finish there. Once the pasta is done, we'll get this beautiful dish plated. And we'll give it a test. We'll try it out. I'm dying to try this out. Look at that steam still coming out. Fantastic. Chicken parmesan made here at Sergio Vidal Cooking Recipes. All right, we got some finely chopped parsley here. I'm just gonna top off our chicken parm with a bit of fresh parsley. Just gives it some added color. We'll also give it some additional flavor as well. Just some freshly chopped parsley. Get it over your chicken parm. That is looking lovely. Reminds me of the Italian flag. Seriously. This is beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. There we go. All right. Just going to add a bit more. All right. Let me just wipe my hands off here. Just drying off my hands. And we'll get started plating this fantastic dish. All right. Let me see which one I'm going to try or pick up here rather. Let's go for, let's see. Maybe I'm going to turn this over so we can get a better grab. These are looking so nice right here. They're calling my name. Chicken Parmesan. Delicious. It's still nice and hot, piping hot. Let's get that plated. Beautiful. Let's just grab another one here. Beautiful. Get that right on our plate. Right there. That's looking fantastic. Just get some more of that lighting there. Look how beautiful that is. Chicken parm. Again, made here at Sergio Vidal Cooking Recipes. Share this recipe with your family and friends. Don't let them run away without trying out this recipe. All right, I'm just going to grab a quick fork here so I can give this a try. And my knife. All right. Well, before that, let's top it off with just a bit more Parmesan. Why not? Just a little bit more. Fantastic. That's looking great, isn't it? Fantastic. All right, let's try this. I'm dying. I'm dying. Let's bite into this. Well, you guys are going to get the first bite. Look at that cheese. Oh, yes. Look at that cheese pull. Look at that. Look at that. Just going to try to get a better hold of this. Beautiful. Do you guys get the first bite? You guys accept the first bite? Look at that cheese pull. Just look at this. Fantastic. Here you go. Enjoy, guys. God bless. Fantastic. Oh, those flavors are incredible. 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 I am dying to have dinner, guys. I hope you enjoyed spending time with me here as always. Like the video if you enjoyed the content. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell notification so you're updated when I upload a new video weekly. Alright? God bless everybody, as always, and I'll catch you on the next episode.